What's up, everybody? In Incopolis News, this is Shocking 1000 reporting for duty, welcoming you back to another episode of Splatoon. Last time we did stage 7 of the October expansion, which was called Spreader Splatfest, which I don't understand why. But this time we're going to be doing an Incopolis News to tell us exactly what the stages are going to be for us today. We have got a new area that we've not yet explored for Turf War, Hammerhead Bridge. I can't wait to take a trip across this bridge one day. I know, I kind of like the relaxing ferry trip myself. And we got Museum de Foncino once again. And that's the third time I've seen that text box in a matter of 3 days in this LP. Okay, ranked battles, we got Piranha Pit. I know that big machine. It's the, you know, the thing. You have an unusual definition of no. Why does an office need propeller lifts? You don't always need a reason to have cool stuff. Yeah, I can honestly agree with Marie on that one. So, last time we actually saw my account, you noticed that I was actually at level 4. This time, I'm now a level 10. Because I actually did a lot of battles online, off camera, to try and get myself up to a certain level. Which means a lot of stuff. We're going to be introduced to something brand new in the lobby, which I will be going over later on. We've also got some new weapons to unlock that we have unlocked, which I'm going to go over right now. And my god, you're going to be in for a long one here because we got a lot. We've actually got a lot of weapons that we actually haven't been, you know, going over the basics of. So we've got Classic Swiffer, which is just basically like a sniper attack that has the special of a bubbler and sub of point sensor. Actually, hang on. I'm just going to like skip through everything he says here because otherwise we'll just be here a while. Stop talking, Sheldon. I want to get past this test spot so I can get on with the things I want to do. Yeah, this is actually 5 level up worths, by the way. Because I leveled up to level 5, we actually got told about the NSAP 85 and the Slosher. And the point 52. As you can see down there, the 3000. Oh my gosh, jeez! Okay, Sheldon, please, thank you. That is enough. That is enough. Thank you. Right, there we go. So there we go. So we've got Classic Swiffer with the balanced. I can't think of the name of it. But, you know, yeah, it has point sensor, which I actually haven't been introduced to yet. If you throw that into, like, enemy ink, it doesn't actually cover up the enemy ink to your ink, but instead, it acts as, obviously, a sensor for enemies possibly nearby. If you throw that, it will allow you to share with your teammates where your opponents are for exactly 10 seconds before the sensor evaporates. We've also got Heavy Splatling, which is a very powerful weapon. I want to like buy this and equip it right away. Because I actually did use a charger one episode. This weapon is really good because it has Splash Wall, which protects you from enemy fire. So you can just charge up an attack and then launch rapid fire. But you don't actually have to go fully charged if you don't want to. You can just charge it up to like a quarter. And it will still instantly kill somebody if you lay a lot of hits on them. Its special is the Ink Strike, which we've already gone over once before with the Slosher, which is another thing I wanted to buy. We've got Crack-On Splat Roller with Squid Beacon, which allows you to jump to wherever you placed it, or you can set it up as a trap for your opponents to destroy so you can go in for a free kill. Its special is the The special is the Kraken, which actually makes sense with the Splat Roller's name, the Crack-On. So, the Kraken. It's kind of like the bubbler. You can get knocked back from certain weapons, but it's basically a calamari of death, in other words. Splashomatic has bomb rush of suction bombs with sub-alpha suction bombs, and its damage ratio is not really the best in the world, but it does have excellent fire rate. Jet Squelcher is not as good as the heavy Splatling, but it is second from best with the main distance. It comes with Splash Wall and Ink Strike, just like this one does. So if you had to choose between Jet Squelcher or heavy Splatling, I would let you decide because I'm more of a heavy Splatling person. Ink Brush allows you to do incredibly good speed, but it doesn't really paint a lot of turf unless you just mash the set R button countlessly. It does have a weakness of turning left, but other than that, this is actually a really good weapon to use. NSAP 89, I love this weapon, has Sprinkler, which you can just put in high distances to actually put out of people's range of attacking it. And you can also use the Ink Strike, which I'm going to buy this one. And we've also got these over here. So we got Mini Splatling. Heavy Splatling is actually kind of better. Blaster. Disruptor can actually slow enemies' speed down greatly. So you can just go in for a free kill. And Killer Whale can actually go from one end of the map to the other. L3 Nozzle Nose, I honestly, not kidding, hate this weapon. We've got Neo Splashomatic, which I actually do want to buy. We got the Tri-Slosher, which can be pretty good. Heavy Splatling Deco, not really as good as the Heavy Splatling original. Splattershot Pro is a really good weapon, this. Also got these. So here, Slosher Deco, Special One Kraken, H3 Nozzle Nose, Suction Bomb, and Echolocator, and Carbon Roller. I'm also wanting to buy the Carbon Roller. Okay, so with this episode, I'm going to be showing the Heavy Splatling. The next one, I'm going to be showing the Carbon Roller that I just bought. And then we will change over to the NSAP 89, which is my favourite weapon in this game, by the way. And then we'll be going to the Neo Splashomatic. We got nothing important that we actually... okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Now that we're level 10, the gear that we can buy in the shops actually will increase a little bit. Because we were only allowed to buy gear that was actually worth 1 star. Now we can buy 2 stars, meaning we can get a minimum of 2 special ability slots automatically. Same over here. We have these 2 over here. That logo Alola shirt is awesome with ink recovery up. It's a shame I can't get it at the minute. And we obviously can't afford anything here, but you ain't impressed. That's the fish. Oh dear. Oh, hang on, that's another ability. Last Ditch Effort boosts your abilities for the final 30 seconds of the match. Okay, so we've gone over everything here, but there is actually one more thing we haven't yet gone over, but we're not really in the time to do it now. It's down over there. You have to be at least level 5 to go down over there to actually talk about that thing. But right now, we need to go back to Octo Valley. Because it's time for us to do Stage 8, but we actually haven't unlocked Stage 8. So it's up to us to try and find it. And actually it was meant to change the whole motion control settings before starting the recording, and I just completely and utterly forgot to do it. Right, so there's actually a kettle up here, and this is actually the one we need. Octoling Invasion, Kelp Dome Confrontation. And by the way, Kelp Dome is actually a name of a battle arena that you can do in Turf War. So let's go in. Once you start moving on here, the Sapfish is right at the back there. Yeah, we can see it. But you can see these power walls as just leading you to a certain path. Looks like we got company. Octolings sighted. These spiders can turn into octopuses and swim into ink too. What he says there is actually true. But they obviously don't really pay attention to where you're standing. So, the sunken scroll for this level is actually a doozy. Because, well, as you can pretty much tell, it's not really the best sort of thing. Actually, we actually got something special here. We've got Inksuka. Press the R stick down and then let have it. Well, I say let him have it somewhat. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Well, good. Bye. Now we've actually jumped the gun on this. By the way, those Octolings are legit Octolings. Wait. Okay, that's weird. How come when we're moving, our hair isn't flailing up, but when we stop moving, our hair actually becomes flailing up? So yeah, those are legit Octolings of the humankind. So, oh. Well, I found another one of them. So, by the way, something I actually do need to get off my chest right here, and actually not too sure if you followed me on Twitter of my Shocking Into 1000 page, but I actually made a post on Splatoon 2 yesterday saying how frustratingly angry I was because of the way how the game works. Because, like, you know when you sometimes get disconnected from the internet? Like, okay, you're playing well, and then all of a sudden you get disconnected from the internet, so you have to start from scratch again. Yep, I get that 24/7, but that's actually not the reason why I was angry. The reason why I was angry was because people kept killing me over and over and over again, not allowing me to play the game. So it's like, okay, pretend that this is the spawn point. I get revived, step out, split second of stepping out, I get killed. Not kidding, that seriously has happened. Okay, oh god, we're about to get... Okay, so we lost our armor, so no worries. And by the way, Sunken Scroll is right there. And our Inkling says, come play with me. I don't think the Octolings actually want to. Right, so we activate the Ink Rail. Great. Well, that's actually something to go over. If you actually die, any collectibles that you grabbed in the previous level, well, in the level, sorry, you have to grab them again. Okay? There we go. So just jump on here. There we go. And easier said than done. We beat the level. But yeah, actually I'm not kidding. Because I got angry because of the fact that people kept killing me, not allowing me a chance to do anything. And the trouble was, they were using the exact same weapon I was using, which was very stupid. Because it's like, say, for example, the Splatshot Jr. requires 4 bullets to kill somebody. I hit them with 8 bullets and they're still alive. But they shoot me with 1 bullet and I immediately get killed. Paradise lost by Octolangulo. And it's showing an Inkling in squid form hugging the tree with an evil look, looking down at those 2 Octolings. That's kind of making it sound like that we're the bad guys, but we're not. We're honestly not. Actually, speaking of which, something I should really try to do now I think about it. Do you remember when I said this Amiibo thing? How you need certain Amiibo to do this? I'm going to try something. Because I have the 3 Amiibos for Splatoon 2. The Inkling Girl. The Inkling Squid. and the Inkling Boy. They're not actually in the right shape to do this, so I'm going to try it. Oh my god, it actually counted! Wow! Okay, so you don't need to get the Amiibo for Splatoon 1 to actually get the Amiibo challenges. So yeah, this here. I can tell at a glance that you're a real challenger, and just so happens, I've been thinking up some roller challenges myself. Want to give them a go? Hey, I noticed you've been hanging out in Octo Valley, right? Yeah, I saw you in that crazy getup fighting Octo dudes and stuff. And that's when I knew for sure you've got what it takes to try my challenges. All you gotta do is beat those same levels but using a roller weapon. Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, here we go. We've got Mission 1, Mission 2, and Mission 3. We actually could have done the challenge right there. So yeah, since we did that challenge very quickly, I guess we can actually no, sorry, scratch that. During the LP, when I've beaten all of the normal the Octo Canyon challenges, I would then start the LP from scratch of the Octo Canyon by using the Amiibo, now that I know that the Splatoon 2 Amiibo works. So, I'm happy with that now. So, obviously, we're not going to do that. You do actually still get to see the Amiibo down there, so that's a plus side. Right, I don't think we have enough time to do any turf war, but we do indeed have this guy that I said I wanted to talk about. This guy is Spike. If you're level 5, he can do stuff for you. Oh, do we have ourselves a veteran here? But I bet you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Your sights are set even higher, am I right? I tell ya, watching you makes me feel like I ought to work harder too. Let's help each other out as we work our way to the very top, yeah? Anyway, use A to check anybody in the plaza and then order their gear with X. Okay? So, I don't know if I actually showed this in the previous episode, but what you can do, you can walk to enemies and press X and then just order anything. I actually like this one. Because it's got, like, defense up. We've also got a Coral there. God damn it. Sometimes it doesn't recognize me tapping right. So I'm going to order these two. And now, the piece de resistance, we're going to go into the lobby. Hey, you're really killing it out there. I bet you're ready for ranked battles. Ranked battles offer a more intense experience for Inkling thrill seekers. But the winners get even more battle points and cash. But remember, as you win and lose ranked battles, your rank will raise and fall. Ranked battles are for players who are ready to lay it all on the line. If you just want to have fun, you're better off sticking to regular battles. Yeah, what it says is actually related. So we've got, at the moment, Splat Zones. I'm actually going to go to Recon and show you Piranha Pit as a prime example. When you go in here, you actually have the battle of 5 minutes. And you basically have, like, Splat Zones over there and over here. It's up to you to work together as a team to get full-on control with the Splat Zones. And also, both teams start off with 100 points to deduct. So we're now fully in control. If we keep control of this for 100 seconds without our opponents taking over it, we will automatically win the match. But if our opponents do get control of the Splat Zones during our time having control of it, then we will actually have something known as a penalty area to stop us from, well, getting closer to the knockout bonus reward, which we normally would get. So, like I say, I'm not going to be able to have enough time to show this episode, and my god am I going to be regretting doing Splat Zones with the heavy Splatling. But I did say I'm going to do it in the next turf war or whatever, so a promise is a promise. Next time on Splatoon 2, Splatoon 2, yeah. Talking about Splatoon 2 has made me start thinking I'm doing an LP on it. Next time on Splatoon, we're actually going to be starting things off with a turf war, and then hopefully doing Mission 9 in, of course, the Octo Canyon. See you guys then.